welcome back to my kitchen. Today I am going to try to recreate a recipe from one of my first dates with my husband, because the restaurant that we met at, like for the date, doesn't exist, at least not anywhere nearby anymore, and it's really good pizza. And I have my own pizza recipe for classic like pepperoni pizza, but I really wanted this pizza, and so I'm going to make their crust recipe, or the best dupe I could find online for it, and then I'll show you how to assemble the pizza. I'm going to go wash my hands. So I'm making a double batch. I'm starting with 3 cups of warm water, and then I'm going to go ahead and add 9 teaspoons, which is 3 tablespoons of active dry yeast. I'm sorry, baby, I'll be right there. My toddler is sick this week, and I think my infant is about to get sick. So that's fun. Okay, so it's 3 tablespoons of yeast. I have it in my KitchenAid. I'm going to use my dough hook. And I'm going to go ahead and just use it with my hand to get the yeast mixed in. And then I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of molasses, which is approximate. So, but 4 tablespoons is also 1/4 cup. So I'm going to just go ahead and spray my cup. Running out of spray. And I'm going to just plunk in 1/4 cup of molasses. The person who created the dupe recipe said that they suspected the molasses was really what kind of set it apart. So I'm going to give my molasses and yeast and water a little stir, and then let them sit for a few minutes. Won't take long, just until I see a good amount of bubbles starting to show up. That just means that the yeast is waking up and hungry and eating that molasses and farting all those delicious CO2 gases that make it smell so yummy. Okay, so this has sat for about 4 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and start measuring my flour in. I always do the salt on top because salt kills yeast. So we need 7 cups of flour. So we've got 1. Okay, I'm going to get you to help me when I put the toppings on, okay?
Okay.
2. Can you help me count?
4.
3. What comes after 3? 4. What comes after 4? Okay. 5. 6. Hey. Both of you. Hey. Hey. Okay.
I got a bug bite.
You got a bug bite. Okay, I'll take care of your bug bite in just a second. 7, I think. Okay. And then we're going to do a tablespoon and a teaspoon of olive oil. Here, how about you measure the salt for me? You want to do that?
Okay.
Okay, stay still. There's my salt. There's my salt. Okay. So you're going to take this and you're going to pour it in the spoon, okay?
Alright.
Okay. Ugh.
I did
You
it.
did a great job. Okay. Oof. Alright, I'm going to see if I can find some more salt
Can
somewhere.
you holding me?
I'll hold you in a minute, sweet pea, okay? I'm almost done. Okay. So we're doing a tablespoon and a teaspoon. That was about a teaspoon. So we're going to do a heaping tablespoon. I'll hold you in just a minute, sweetie. Okay? And then I'm going to do olive oil. A lot of people act like cooking pizza dough from scratch is hard. Hey, you're stepping on your baby. You're stepping on your sister. Okay. But really, that just took about 5-7 minutes, including the wait time for the yeast. Now I'm just going to stick it on the mixer and let it go. So. Alright, now I'm just going to let the mixer go.
What?
Yeah, I'm making dough.
Making dough.
Okay, so I'm letting it mix on low for about 5 minutes. So I probably have about 2.5 minutes left. I need to put you down, baby, okay?
No.
Please, I'll pick you up after. Sweetie, I have to cook. My hands are full, baby. I can't cook with 2 children in my hands. I'll put you both down. It'll be fair. Both of you will be upset. Okay? Come on, baby, just for a minute. Come on. Here, you can help me spray the bowl, though.
Okay.
See? Sometimes getting put down's not so bad. All right. Now.
I'm tired.
Oh, I bet you're tired, sweetie. Your body's working hard to heal. Okay. Yeah, you gotta push. Oh, the hole's right where your hand is, baby. Do you want to hold the bowl and I'll push the button?
Okay.
Here, you hold the bowl like this. Let me see it. You hold the bowl. And I'll push the button. Ready? Hold it up. Hold it upright like that. Hold it like that. Hold it like that. See, isn't that funny? Great job. You're hired for bowl holding.
What are you doing?
I'm just recording a video.
Oh.
Yeah, so I can teach other people how to cook. So
You're
we've
looking at the timer.
evenly sprayed this
You're
large
looking
bowl.
at the timer.
Yeah, I'm working with a timer. And looks like my dough is pretty well coming together. So I'm going to unlock my machine. Lift up my dough, which has now climbed all the way up my dough hook. Lovely. It's a pretty fatty dough though.
What happened?
A lot of straight doughs don't have any fat in them, but a pizza dough should. But that means that it won't stick to the dough hook, which is nice.
Me.
Ugh. Look at that.
Oh no!
What, baby?
It's messy.
Yeah, baby, that's cooking. Cooking is messy.
It's messy. It's messy.
Yes, it is, baby. Okay.
It'll get out. It will get out.
It's okay. It came off. See?
Aww.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's
Ow!
cute.
Okay. Tripping over a baby walker. And now you're supposed to bring it into like a ball, but I only have one hand. So I'm just going to kind of clump it together like this. Oof. And then encourage it out of the bowl with one hand.
That's what's me. It's chipping
Come here.
over,
You're okay,
baby. It's chipping over the baby. It's chipping over the baby.
I tripped over the baby walker. Yes, baby. Now I'm just going to cover this and let it sit for 2 hours. Okay, So it's been 2 hours and this is what my dough looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and pan it up. I'm going to oil my pan a little bit. Yep. Okay. Okay, I've got semolina. I'm just going to take a handful, lightly dust my pan. Thank you, baby.
I'll take it. Great. Here, I don't. Actually, you want to take these for a second? Take those. Let's put them in here. Can we put them in here, Imelda? Where do they go? Woohoo! Drop them in there. Woohoo!
Going to do slightly more than half. Here, I'm going to go ahead. Stretch it. I'm not going for the full, like, pizza man, like, blah, but if you are going to do that, stretch it on the back of your hand with your fingers curled, stretching it with your knuckles, like this, not with your fingertips. That will help keep it from tearing. But I'm only stretching it a little bit before I go ahead and just push it out.
Hey, Mama. Hey, Dad. Hey, Mama.
Hey, baby, will you go take care of Daddy? He's not feeling very good. Can you help Mama take care of Daddy?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think so.
I don't find it super necessary to do like a big thick outer crust because usually if you do close to the same thickness on the outer crust as the middle, the toppings will weigh down the middle. That's not always the case. It kind of depends on the dough. And since I'm new to this recipe, we will see how that goes. But that is dough number one. I'm just going to that will kind of encourage to hold the toppings a little bit. I set a timer. I'll tell you when to check it. My husband just got home from work and he also has cold symptoms. So he just took a COVID test. And semolina this one. I'm going to take this. Since I'm not going for a round pizza, I don't really want to be throwing it. This has a great smell to it though, very like almost like beer, which makes sense with all the yeast but that molasses has added a depth that my usual pie dough or pizza dough doesn't have. This is going to be a little bit thicker. But we'll just pile on the topping. Gross! Now your lamb has to get a bath. Take the lamb. Yeah, that's got Daddy's boogers all over it, baby. You don't want to touch that. Let me see the test.
I don't think it's positive though.
No, you're right.
Mommy, take it back.
Should have put it somewhere over here.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
little girl.
Thank you for apologizing, baby.
Oh, I'm taking
I know you're just curious, but when we tell you not to do stuff, it's for a good reason. There it is. Okay, I've got this homemade pesto. This is made from basil in my mom's garden. It's a little thick, so I'm going to cut it with a little bit of olive oil. Making an extra pizza so that we have leftovers to freeze probably, so that one of these days I don't have to cook. Now I've preheated the oven to 500 degrees. So I'm just going to mix in olive oil until my pesto is more spreadable. It's incredibly fresh and smells so good. So I need more olive oil. Okay, so this is going to be so good. Big chunk of pesto in there. Go ahead and spread this pretty well. I think to have the right proportions, I'm going to have to just use the whole jar on this one pizza. But I have more pesto in the freezer that's just from Costco, so I'll use that for the other pizza. So I'm going to spread it up like so. Okay, I'm leaving a nice wide crust on the edges because it's sort of part of what Mellow mushroom is known for. So I'm gonna get my cheese now. Now what's special about this pizza is you do a pesto and cheese base, and then you do grilled chicken, and then you bake it, and then after you take it out of the oven, you put cold, fresh Caesar salad on top. And it is so good. It's like a appetizer and entree all in one. And I just want to kind of bury the green. That's how I judge cheese quantity. She's probably really hungry. Dinner will be ready really soon though. Okay, and then what I did for the topping, for the chicken, I didn't have time to cook, so I just picked up some grilled chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. I love using convenient restaurant items as ingredients when I don't have time to cook every element. Then you still have scratch food, but instead of spending like, you know, it probably would have been $45 for 2 pizzas this size, minimum, probably more even, at Mellow Mushroom. I'm spending maybe, I don't know, like $2 or $3 on the crust ingredients. Probably a total, we're probably looking at least $50 worth of pizza if we bought it retail, and that's assuming we didn't tip. And now, between the chicken, the cheese, the pesto, which was homegrown, and the dough, you're maybe looking at $10. So that's a savings of like $40 for store-bought quality. So now I'm going to throw this in the oven. I don't suppose you can clear the table. I mean, if that'll occupy you too much, you don't have to, but... Okay. Jim, when you don't feel that well, anything is perfect comfy that's not like vertical. Okay, so I'm going to pop this in the oven for about 7 minutes while I bake the other one. I mean, while I put together the other pizza. Okay, I rotated the pizza after 7 minutes, and now it's going for 1 more minute. It's a very short cook time in a very high temperature oven. Okay, so I've got my pesto, just thawed it out in the microwave. Much more liquidy than my mom's homemade stuff. And that is the timer for the other pizza. So, just going to quickly spread it out. Didn't do too bad eyeing them out. Could have done a little more, but that's okay. So yeah, I will basically just like bake this one with just cheese, and then when I'm ready to make it again, I'll take it out of the freezer and heat it up with chicken on top or whatever. So I'm going to pull out my pizza. I just checked the pizza in the oven, and I could use 1 more minute because the cheese is just now starting to get toasty. I don't want it to all get that way. I'm going to go ahead and cheese this one while I wait, and then I'll just switch them out. So I now have 2 sick babies, a sick husband, and a new potential babysitter coming over tonight who may turn around as soon as she gets here. Maybe she and I will just eat on the porch. Okay. So here is the finished pizza, but I need to mix up my Caesar salad now. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in. The oven is so hot that just the blast from the oven is making my necklace superheat, like, instantly. So that's another reason not to wear jewelry in the kitchen. Okay, so I'm going to mix up some Caesar salad. I just have a bagged Caesar salad, so I'll just show you me spreading it on to the pizza. I'm not going to show you me mixing up a bagged salad. Everyone knows how to do that. So, COVID test was negative. Yay. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut my pizza before I put the salad on. I did leave the croutons from the bag out because we're about to put it on a giant crouton. And there you have it. It's kind of a monstrosity, but it's also amazing. Just make sure you serve it immediately while it's still both hot and cold. This is the Mellow Mushroom Chicken Caesar Pesto Pizza. Very good. My toddler keeps taking the salad off of it. Right.